Well, they're at it again. You got people that literally are trying to stop Tim Michels, as and I call him Tim. I've met him, nice man. But let's just get down to the overall point. You have groups that are calling themselves so-called conservatives that are trying to stop Tim Michels from beating Evers. This is letting me and experts I've listened to say that they are going for Hail Marys, in the word of Mark Belling and Jay Weber. The fact that they're going for all of these long distance throws, proverbial throws, that Tim is up. They are so afraid of him. So they're doing everything that they can, including buying out domains, including passing out postcards that are saying that Joan Beglinger is still in the race, and she reinforces her support for Tim Michels. And she apparently it's a recorded audio. Paris Prokopis, my business partner at News Undone, did an article on this today. And this is a little bit of what the article says. Paris said, back in September, I wrote about the independent conservative candidate for governor, Joan Beglinger, suspending her campaign and fully and publicly endorsing Tim Michels. I understand people wanting to run, but I just wish that they didn't run if they didn't have a realistic shot. I mean that, but I'm not going to knock Joan, but I really wish it, because we wouldn't be talking about this if she would have known that she didn't have a shot. That's just my personal opinion. I like I said, I'm not throwing shots at people. I'm just keeping it real. You know, that's part of the reason why I changed the format of this. We're going to air our truth episode this weekend, to where I just go into some truths about abortion, about as far as the parties themselves and what we believe. Like I said, it's going to be a little more scripted. It's just going to be a little more, it's nonpartisan. Right now, we are talking about a conservative issue as far as a conservative governor. Tony Evers, I don't think that he's a good candidate. Forget the fact that he's a Democrat. I don't think he was a good candidate by the way that he handled Kenosha, the way that he handled the state's economy, the way that he handled business dealings with the state. You know, just let Kenosha burn, shut down the whole state, would have had the state shut down another 180 days if possible. So that's a problem that I have with him. That's not a political thing. Well, I guess it does tie to politics, but it's not a Democrat thing. This is literally me just thinking that he is not a good governor and he should not run the state. With that said, Paris said that Joan Beglinger was propelled to immediately make a recording reminding people that she is not running. And the recording is at newsundone.com, news, NEWS. UNDONE, undone.com. You know, that should be your source for conservative media. We're jumping into a few other things as well. We're going to be doing some entertainment pieces. We, right now we're reconstructing our conservative segments. You can get this segment on News Undone once, Paris, builds it back into the site. But anyway, This is just them just trying to pull things out the woodworks, trying to really make a push for Tony Evers and people that just don't like Tim Michels. Is very frustrating when you have all of these things, because, man, I think we all at the end of the day just want the state to be a better place. And you got these people that are going to vote for Tony Evers, who I don't think is running the state effectively. I just compared to people that they don't agree with something, then once they have a taste of it, they like it more. So I think they'll like having lower state taxes, corporate tax in the state to be lower, because then you'll go ahead and have more businesses come to Wisconsin. And I think the next step is Tim is going to think about basically eliminating income tax. And that's going to make young millennials and people like that stay instead of graduating from college and going to other places like Florida that don't have an income tax, Texas, et cetera. But we don't have a third candidate. There's nobody else running. We are in a position where we really need to start researching better, because these groups think that you are not intelligent. They think that you are stupid. They don't believe that you're smart. They think you are unintelligent because they think in their minds you are not going to research. And this is on either side. I've seen it on both sides. But to all my conservative brothers and sisters, they think you're dumb. They don't think that you are intelligent in any capacity because they think they can just put some information out there and you won't research it because they figure that, you are busy with your lives. Like if you look at the average Trump voter, the median income is between $63,000 to $69,000. You're busy making money. I fall into some of those financial categories myself. But the reason I pay attention to this so much is because obviously this is what I do. But with that said, everybody have a good Sunday. Joan has said that she is not running. And that pretty much is it. God bless each and every one of you. I see you November 8th.